After which, I graduated, I got my license, I started working with FedEx. I flew to drop off some of the packages in LA, to different sites. Then I worked with another Arab company, and that's where the problem started, and that's where my career change began also. In 2001, my mom passed away, so I went to Kenya, had the funeral for my mom, and then 9/11 happened. As 9/11 happened, I stayed there for about 5 months before I came back to the US. But coming back, it was very difficult to get a job. And now because I worked with an Arab company which had an airline and they had closed down, they started looking for me. So in order to get back into the flying business, it was very, very difficult to get a job. But one day I remember when I was taking off from Auckland Airport, I remember I saw a piece of land. And then the next time I came back, I saw houses. I said, how do these guys do this? You know, one day I did the same thing in Kenya. So after that, 6 months after that, again in 2002, my dad passed away. So those are two tragedies that were falling back to back in a period of about 6 months. So I went back to Kenya. During their funeral, I went back home and we buried them back in the rural area. One of the things that I saw there as we were buying, I said, look at all these young men who come here and offer themselves just to put up the tents, bring chairs and everything. I think I can be able to introduce something that is different, that can also help them. So when I came back, I talked to one of my other brothers. I said, let's form a company under my mom's name. So my mom actually my mom is from Uganda, so I can speak a bit of Uganda. So I told my brother, you're in the tech field. How about if we start a company dedicated to my mom, and then I'll run it for construction, because I like physical work. Because at that time, I remember my first job was to talk to this gentleman who's about 90. Right now he's about 93. His name is Jesse James. He told me, I'm looking for about 3 guys who can dig this trench. It was about 100 feet from the back all the way to the streets in Alameda, because during that time they used to use clay instead of PVC pipe. And said, I need 3 guys who can dig all this, and I'll pay them this amount. I said, you need 3 people to dig this? He said, yeah, let's start tomorrow morning. I said, what if one person showed up?
Oh.
He said, yeah, I don't think it can be done. I said, are you sure? Okay, so I asked him, how much is he going to pay? Because the saw was already busted and everything. So I said, oh, okay, you're going to pay how much? Are you sure? That was in 2001. I remember very well. So I said, okay, for 3 people, because the situation was really bad, I'm going to pay about 3,500. I said, what? I've never heard of that amount of money, even as a pilot. I said, no, okay, I'll come with the 3 guys. So the next morning, I got up very early. During that time, we had Discman, not even iPod or anything. I brought some water, I went to Home Depot. I started at 7. By 2, I did it by myself.
Wow.
He came back and said, okay, we're going to break for lunch. Okay, where are the rest of the guys? I said, no, which guys? So I asked him, are you really going to pay that amount? He said, well, where are the rest of the guys? I said, it's me. He said, you know what, if I were you, whatever it is as far as flying, and they didn't take you, this is the opportunity to do what? To get into construction and move ahead and pursue this career. And from that particular point, flying was a career, as far as a hobby, never a career. So I talked to my brother, I told my brother, why don't you remember one time when we talked about, I thought to myself, I really wanted to start building the way those guys used to build. Jesse James, right now he's 92, and when I see him, I haven't to visit in Alameda, he said, I used to be construction. He said, yes, I invested some things in Kenya, and I'm ready now to achieve my dream. So, I have a project that I did. I started relocating in Kenya. I've been here for about almost 19 years. In 2009, I said, you know what, this is my time to go back. I'm not going to invest in Nairobi. I'll go to the rural area where I saw the young men. And you know what, I'll introduce what I'm going to introduce to this young man. Then Shabir has always been the guy who has booked my tickets, going back and forth. And Shabir said, Elijah, I've been seeing this paperwork that you're carrying everywhere. You can be able to join the African trade show. I said, really, what is this African trade? Every time someone comes up with something, it's a scheme, it's everything. But he started to explain to me, and I understood that all those doors that are knocked, somebody to fund my project. So these young men can understand that you can actually build differently. You don't have to build in masonry. You don't have to do it this way. You can save the environment. You know what? I had a meeting with them. I invited about 3 young men. So just talk to them. 40 of them showed up. 40 of them showed up. So I said, really, I'm on the right path. So So I've been knocking on doors to see if this project can take off, and I can see actually through the African trade union, there is hope for this project. And one of the most important things that I remember Warren Buffett said, if you have someone who has intelligence, energy, and the most important thing, integrity, then you can be successful.
Yes.
And when you see those young men, they have all these things. It's just that they need someone to direct them. And I think I'll be honoring my parents, brother, and my father if I took up that project, not in the city where there's competition, peer pressure. You know, sometimes when I went back to Kenya, they asked me, why don't you do it in the city? I said, no, my dream was to start it somewhere where young men can really see the true benefit of what they have ahead of them. So, I am so grateful. I really, really appreciate this initiative of the African Trade Fair that is going to be happening. I'll be leaving to go to Kenya shortly, but I am so happy. You have no idea. When I'm sitting there, I listen to all the things that are going to be done in Africa, and I know they will. Step at a time, and we'll be able to accomplish this. So I look forward to the show, and I look forward to seeing everyone's project will take off soon. Because when I went back again, who's taking all these projects? Sorry, it's not in a bad way, but the Chinese investors have come and they've put money in there.
Everywhere.
And I asked myself, we have strong African Americans, we have strong African leaders who can come together. Barack Obama was there last year, and I'm telling you, it moved.
Yes.
I was there. I had the people looking at him now in his home country, and people were amazed at how he spoke to young men and encouraged them. So now is the opportunity, and there are lots of them. Infrastructure. Kenyan government has changed the constitution in 2012, and now we have counties. So now instead of having the rural-urban migration, now we have young people who can stay in those rural areas. The government, although there's a lot of corruption that needs to be cleaned up, but with the African trade fair, we can make very, very serious impact. So with that, I'd like to thank you very much for giving me this privilege.
Thank you.